let's get started. Hey, Omit, how's it going? Can you get us started, please?
Yes, John. So I was waiting for some new task from you, John. So I did not receive anything. And I have one thing pending from my side, like batching of notification that I told completed, but it's not able to complete it. So today I completed. Uh, Group, someone joined that notification, that batching one.
Which notifications did you work on, Bat?
Batching means like so you join a group notification, na? So you are receiving that one, which I talked earlier also.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
the system
So
mess.
can you please? Yeah, not system, high system message. Yes, correct.
Okay, okay. So what will it say if like five people join at the same time?
So it will say five people join the circle, like some group name, like that. What
Okay,
it will be the same, like it will be not say individual. Like it will be only two people say the name. If more than two people, it will say the two plus five, three others join the circle. So what we did for the reaction, same thing.
okay. Yeah, we could use that pretty soon. Could have used that yesterday. A lot of people were joining chats. Um, okay. So
And I think sorry, go ahead.
how much is the delay on it before
10,
it back?
10,
What is it?
10 second.
10 seconds? Okay.
Yeah, same like the reaction notification.
Okay. So what were you gonna say?
So I ping this mail regarding deep linking for the reminder or this one. Which one? The notification which I completed yesterday.
Okay. Which one was that?
So get reward or get recommendation at 8:10 a.m. after onboarding next day.
Okay.
Deep link I required there.
Okay. So that's ready.
Yeah, it's yesterday ready itself, but like we need to set it up deep link there. Let me set that. Thank you.
Okay.
So we set it up this notification and code is on QA. But like here, we need this URL. When you click on this notification, it will redirect to this screen. Correct?
Right.
Yeah. So that deep link I required it.
Okay. One sec. Okay. So what else do you need for this on it?
So Smell will provide me deep link for this screen. So when user click on notification will be directed to here.
Okay.
Didn't we? Is this the old screen we had?
Yeah. Except I'm gonna have it triggered by a notification instead. So it's a
Okay, but do how is the behavior? What's the behavior gonna do?
um pretty much the same as it was before, but maybe a little different.
I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't want to play with onboarding, honestly, if it's working.
No, it won't be an onboarding.
So we have to recreate it.
Yeah, that was the idea. Is that
Okay.
does it have to be recreated or can it be
It
removed?
was connected to onboarding in the past. I do not want to mess with onboarding, to be honest, if it's stable.
Hmm. Okay, so yeah, then the main idea would be to get the first stages of it, like ask someone to add a profile picture,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and then see how many more steps we want to go on that.
Um, okay. Do we have Figma designs for these? Because I honestly don't remember everything off of memory.
Yeah, and I have the whole flow. I mean, I have like lots of recordings and stuff of it. It's all there. So are those screens that can't be migrated?
Um, I don't know. I
I can I can add to this. I remember there is some code related to these flows, but still, like a lot of things changed. Yeah, the code there it's might be like a Kickstarter to get things to understand like what we had in the past flow,
Mhm.
but a lot of things around onboarding, that we have like changed. So it's not gonna be like just brought it back, and we'll be there.
I see. Okay. Well, I like the idea of it. I don't like the idea of having to start over with it and take a long time without knowing. I wish I knew how effective it would be. So the idea would be a notification that says, "What would you like to do today?" And then and it would be like get rewards or get recommendations, and then you tap on it, and then you have the choice, or you can just opt out. So that way, it's more of an opt-in, and I mean, it did work for people that opted into it, but I mean, we only get like 20% click through on notifications at best anyway. So it's like, I don't know. I'm on the fence on it, especially if you're saying it's going to basically be totally recreated. And I don't know how long it would take. How much of it could be like when it comes to the transitions and stuff like that? At least a lot of that will be transferable?
Are we saying like we're gonna have it the same as we were before, like after the onboarding or through notification?
It would be the same as it was in onboarding, but it would be triggered by notification.
So this will not be an onboarding.
No.
Uh, yeah. So I think like the transitions thing, it's like the will be easier now here since it's not an onboarding because like I remember before we had this in an onboarding and we had some issues between transition, especially like if a user gonna end the onboarding and transition to the home, that was sometimes making things look not smooth. But I don't think it would be an issue now.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I need to think a little bit more about it, but the main thing is we want to get more users to add in their profile image, which was the very first step. And so I'll take another look at it. Um, and let you know if we're gonna go forward. So Amit, you're done with that part of it. At least you
Yes,
can
yes,
trigger it with a
yes,
notification.
yeah, yes, it will be triggered.
Okay. Did you have anything else to add?
No, no, no.
Okay then. Thank you, Amit.
Hey, Ahmed, I don't think we're getting the batch notifications when somebody joins a group. I pushed everything out to production yesterday afternoon, but I don't think I'm getting notifications anymore. Could you check that?
Just did, yeah. I will check it.
And Jerry, so that test phone was never in that chat.
No, I got that screenshot from the session replay. So
Okay. Okay, no problem. So I wonder why I never saw it. Well, I'm in now. It looks like the topics came back.
yeah,
Was that just need to deploy? Is that what?
that was that change that we made yesterday afternoon that wasn't in prod. I did a production deploy in the morning, and we
Mhm.
made a further change that made the topics with tagging conditional. So that's why the topics weren't working on build 50
I see.
because that change we made later in the afternoon.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now we can tag people,
Mm-hmm.
but only in some. I got a question, by the way, about the watermark. Is the watermark on every picture in every chat?
Watermark on every picture and every chat. Right now it is. I can't change that though.
Yeah, like it was kind of messing up my investor chat messages yesterday.
Okay. You only want it in public groups? I could do that.
Yeah. I mean, the investor chat kind of is public, but not really public. So, um,
Yeah, they're like the discoverable groups.
yeah, can you make it only in topics if we wanted to do that?
I mean, yes, just a little bit more work to it.
Okay, for now then, let's just do the public groups.
Okay. Yep.
Let's say, I mean, can we cherry pick the ones we want?
You only want it to be certain public groups?
Maybe. Let me take a look at this.
I mean, sure, if you want to send them to me.
I'm thinking. I mean, just go ahead and do all of them for now.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Should we have it on pictures of people's pets?
Wait, what?
You know, like people share a picture of their dog. Is that?
I mean, if it's in a public group.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, but you'll exclude the investor chat from that.
Yeah. Well, investor chat isn't a public group.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So it was currently in all group chats, including like private group chats.
Yeah, but I can redo it. It's just Cloudinary, so I can actually go back and undo it.
Okay. Good. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
And will it actually apply then to the ones that were already watermarked?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I can undo the watermark. It's just that I'm just applying the watermark from Cloudinary.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So
cool.
we have the original image still.
Right. Right.
And that will apply with like the public groups too. We'll still have the original image in case for some reason we want to grab it for one of our social media posts.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. But
Cool.
yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. It'll take a little bit of time, but it's not hard.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So what else do you have going on?
I'm working on. Actually, I think I just finished making the maggot army not discoverable unless you follow Rob. If you follow Rob, it'll show back up. But right now, anybody that is not following Rob will not show.
Okay.
So
That's live.
yeah, yep.
Okay.
And now you can search for it. If you're on, so on test phone, you should be able to search for maggot army. It won't be in your discoverable groups. Oh, never mind. No, why are these groups back? Oh, it's the darn ore. That's what it is. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Anytime you add an ore in it. All right, we're good now.
Okay.
So there's this. Yeah, I got that working. We added that new endpoint for Ismail. I also created a new endpoint for Wells for the favorite screen. He said that there was this endpoint that he was calling 5 times, and he wanted to see if he can get it out of a single call. I went ahead and made that single call API for him.
Okay. Great.
That should
Is that a performance improvement then?
Yeah.
That's cool.
definitely, one's less than 5.
Yep. And where was that?
Maybe this was a screen Wells was working on, a new screen for like showing everybody's favorites. Like you would see like all their different profile types and stuff.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. You want entertainment on the favorites?
Nice. Okay. Good. Yeah, I remember you were mentioning that recently. Okay. What else?
I'm gonna finish up this image tagging. Not this image tagging. This preview image. I know you got the image and you liked it that I sent you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna text it to you until I have it showing. So now I have to update the invite link to show that image.
Okay. Cool.
Now, let me confirm this with you: is that all group chat invites that do not already have a ticket set will show this. Like whether you click it from the copy button in the chat or if they get added to an external chat.
Yeah, the copy button. What are the other possibilities? What do you mean by
So there's the copy button, and the other one is like the link you get when you get added to an external chat.
right? You're in a group chat as an external user. There's a link in the message. That one too. Does that actually show an image anymore?
Well, that's the GR5 link, which that link I don't think really does anything right now. But I think we can replace that with our campaign link.
Okay.
And then if we replace it with our campaign group link, that will be just fine.
Okay. um. Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Let's do that. Yeah. So yeah, the current one for the guest list chat, I
The
text
guest
Dan.
list has a ticket.
What's that?
The guest list has a ticket. So that image I sent you
Yeah.
wouldn't be what you would get. I would have to do it for a different group.
No, I know, but that one, I texted it to Danny because I wanted to see if it would show up. Remember, it wasn't showing up. Like it shows up for me on my end, and this was happening yesterday with the other one we tested, but the image doesn't show up on his end. Let me try sending it to you and see. Tell me if this shows up for you on your end.
This is something we should have talked with Apple. We should have talked with Apple on this during
Yeah.
the conference. That would have probably been the time to get it because I'm just thinking that it's not. I'm just really thinking it's not us, and that there's some logic that iOS runs to determine whether or not it shows the image.
Or is it as simple as just too big of an image?
Oh no, it's a small image.
Right.
We're like 50 KB.
So there's probably just some guidelines maybe we could look up. We Slack me your phone number. I'm on it. Actually, I have it on my phone. One sec.
Hold on.
Should have it.
There you go.
Cool. Thanks. Second. Send it from my test phone.
It also depends. I also realize it depends how you copy the link.
Okay.
So this is okay. This is spam prevention. I just got it. It's from Sean WA619 at iCloud.com.
So that's coming from like just a random email that I use for different Apple accounts. But
So
about,
that link isn't even clickable.
let me try from my main phone account.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send this back to you, but this is not even clickable right now because
Really?
I would say this is spam prevention. I bet if
Okay.
I added you as a
Well,
recognized,
wait. Don't do it yet. Let me try it. Let me try it from my other phone.
oh, now that I replied to it, it
Yeah.
says John wants you to join guest list 916.
Yeah. Once you reply, but okay. But tell me. Let me send it from here. So what about this one?
Yeah, it's the same. I got it from the iCloud again.
What?
Yeah.
I'm on my main phone.
Well, iCloud just sent it to me.
What the hell? Maybe because you messaged me back. I didn't want you to do that. Don't message me
Oh, okay.
back. The phones are kind of connected. Hmm. Now I don't know what to do.
Delete the conversation.
Guess. Is that even gonna work?
So yeah, it wasn't a link when you sent it from me, and I'm pretty sure that is spam prevention from Apple because like you get those USPS spam and stuff like that that come from iCloud messages.
Yeah.
So that's why the link wasn't clickable. And because like I wasn't a recognized contact, but I was kind of alluding to before is I realized that I think it's a bandwidth saving thing. If you copy a bad like an embed that doesn't show the link and then you paste it, it pastes the bad embed. But if you go in Safari and you copy the URL and then you repaste it, it forces a refetch, and that works. It's almost like Apple is doing a little bandwidth saving hack themselves.
Okay. Hold on one sec.
Mhm.
I just lost a note I had copied. Damn it. One second. This is kind of important. Hold on. Okay, let's continue. Let me try deleting. I deleted the conversation. Let me try again with the link. Okay, I sent it. Is it coming from my phone number this time?
Nope.
Okay, I need to figure out how to disconnect these phones. Um, okay, we're off the rails. So, um, it's going completely opposite direction I want to go and not getting us anywhere.
Yep.
Um,
Are we talking about the image not showing?
yeah, I want it to show.
I don't.
Yeah.
I just think we're at Apple's mercy. I could do my own research. Just need to
There's a way. I mean, I know if I send it from some of these other apps I draw inspiration from, it will show every single time. So they don't have anything magic. They're just following some guideline.
Then try to send me something from one of those apps.
I will. Right. But now I'm in a weird state between like Apple IDs. So I don't know, like that's going to throw this off. I want it to be like an apples to apples test. But
Well, right now, all the links you're sending me don't have images, but I
right.
copied the link. Well, I had to copy just the link, not the embed.
I just sent you a link from a
Okay.
different.
That one, yeah, okay, I got that one.
Right. So what they're not doing anything special. I want to know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I see.
And that's the same phone, same everything's going on right now there.
Mm-hmm.
So why do they get to get their image to show?
I can compare the metadata now that you've actually. I don't think you've sent me a locket link before, but
Okay. Yeah,
I can definitely copy that link and I can compare our metadata now that I have it
okay, cool.
and see if that gives any insight.
Okay. Okay. Take a look into that. Let me go around the horn here and
Yeah, let me just wrap up saying I'll need some time probably later this afternoon. Ayad wants to kind of sync up about the creator portal, make sure he's on the right track. But yeah, that's
Okay.
all I got.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Jerry. Okay, so Ismail, can we get an update, please?
Yeah, sure. So yesterday finished up with adding the restrictions to the tag, so that's part of this build. Ended up taking a little bit more extra time than I thought, but yeah, now you should only have tags and topics that the backend allows, basically, and it should be part of Android and iOS build, the latest one, so we can test that, and all the other bugs are fixed in there as well. Um, Let me see here. Um, my image tags. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I had in the build yesterday. As far as today, I was just looking in that bug as for the Android, the one that Wills was talking about. I can't seem to reproduce it for the winner circle. I'm running it on my local or I'm running it on my physical Android, and it's as expected. Now, who are the people who saw this? Where the black circle was overlapping the people's name?
That was on
Me.
Android specific. Yeah, Chantel. Can you
Yeah,
just
And
me
are
say-
you the
saw
only one
it,
who
and
saw it?
then Ralph Ferguson was one that also brought it up.
Mm. And then
I mean, I see it too.
you see it too. Okay. Do you guys also see it in the latest build? I don't
We
know
say
if you
latest
had a
build. Do you
chance
mean a
to update.
production in the store,
What's that?
or do you mean
build
the latest
50?
production in the store? Build 50.
No, build 50. It's a test build. It's cute. It's
Oh.
prod, but it's in testing.
Okay, let me check.
Let me see.
Yeah, because I'm running it on a what's it called? This phone. It's also a Galaxy. Um, but I'm not seeing it, so I'm a little confused. Also, I see there's a red X on the screenshot Chantel sent, which shows there's and then I see a save photo. So it's just telling me there's like an image.
Who's on the top of the wheel in that picture?
What was that?
I'm trying to see. Oh, yeah. So that was one that I saved that Ralph sent me. Well, he sent
Mm.
in the investor chat. So I just saved that image, but then I verified on my own device.
Oh, so you open the image from the
From
Circles
the
app?
app. Yeah.
I see. Okay. I got a little confused there. I was like, how did that happen?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I may have opened it and then just took a screenshot rather than saving it
I
to my
see it.
phone.
That's fine. That's fine. I just was like a little confused. That's all. Because like I see the red X and the save.
Yeah.
So I was like, how did that happen? But yeah. Okay. Well,
I need to get the new version on my phone. I thought I had it on, but it looks like I did not. So I will install it and let you know.
Okay, cool. And then yeah, other than that, if everything in tag looks good, I'm ready to take on new tasks.
Okay. I'm
And
sure
is
there's
50 updated with the new tagging process?
What was that?
Is 50 updated with the new tagging process?
Yeah, but
Or-
it's gonna be unlocked only to certain topics.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not something I could test in my own private chats.
No, you won't be able to.
So where can I test it? Which ones?
I think Jerry and John would know. I'm not sure what the topics are. I just added the logic for the backend to open or block any topics.
Okay.
I think we only allow tagging in club photos and what was it, like the photo chat. photo topics.
Okay, cool.
Far West photos and club photos, I think, in 9160
Okay.
band.
Okay. I will test that out.
We can probably have. Are any of those like for testing, or are they both like used in real world?
The real
applications?
world, but there's some pictures of Zane in there. I was going to tag him and then I got distracted.
Yeah. If you guys want to test, you can make another group and send Jerry the, or I don't know if Jerry would be able to pull it up, but if like make a group or something and have it just for testing.
Yeah, I can make a group and just add me to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying it'll probably be a good idea, I think, so you guys can like, go wild and not affect anyone.
And real quick, in build 50, the winner's circle shows up as it should, I believe. I'll send you a
Oh.
screenshot.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one small thing. I'll just put it in the chat here in just a moment. The very top, like I'm on the Fire Up Esports Lounge profile, and on the winner's circle, Chantel is at the top. But her label, her name, Chantel Minier, is under her circle because of how the length of her name is behind two other bubbles below her. So you can't see her full name.
All right, John, I got that from the right number.
Okay, cool. What don't you see, Todd?
I'll show you. Let me put this in development real quick. Basically, Chantel's name, she's at the top of the winner's circle in Fire Up. And her name, her label, Chantel Minier, is below her circle, but under Lisa's and Tori's circles. So you can't see her full name. I'll show you.
Yeah, I think it's like that by design. Because, well, if the name covers we have to choose either the name overlaps or the picture overlaps.
Right.
And I think we chose the pictures to be on top.
Okay.
On my phone, I don't know if mine's a little wider than yours. On my Android, her name is fully visible. It is covered a little bit.
Okay.
Not the name, the
Okay.
tag itself is covered, but the name itself is fully visible. You look
I
like
put it
you
in
have a more
development.
narrow
You should see it
phone,
right now.
so yeah, it's more covered for you.
Once again, John, that came from the right number.
Okay, it's weird because that first one, I just got a message that said it didn't deliver, it failed to send, which,
Ugh.
yeah, and it says not delivered next to it, which you got it. So what the hell is going on with Apple? Okay, let's see if this one tells me it didn't send later. Keep going there, Ismail. What were you guys saying?
Nothing. I was just saying that he probably has a more narrow phone because on my phone, I'm looking at the same one and the name's fully visible. On his, it's not. But then, this would happen if somebody has a very long name, and Chantel happens to be, on the longer side, so it could potentially be covered by the avatars.
I would probably, based on that photo, and this is just my personal opinion, and it might not be widely accepted, but I would think the name would go over the circles. Being that she's in the winner's circle at the top. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I
don't share it. It's not a big deal. Just thought.
yeah, I guess Chantel maybe would be able to make that decision. I'm not sure what's the best design here.
Yeah. What do you think, Chantel?
I just got
If you're
in.
not on mute.
I just got in the app, so I'm going to see how it looks now because I'm in the newest
Good.
version now. So
Okay,
She's gonna be biased,
for me,
Todd, because she has a
Chantel.
long name.
Yeah, Chantal, I put a screenshot in development, and I'm curious what your thoughts are of it, as far as the design of your name being behind Tori and Lisa as opposed to in front.
let me see. Hey, okay. I mean, Why do I keep feeling like I should be able to spin it?
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I kind of feel like the name should go on top, but like
Yeah, I
that's
don't know.
only
I don't know
because
the
that's
answer.
my expectation is to see it on top.
Yeah.
Is the only reason.
Well, I'll leave it up to you guys. My opinion on it, I would think, being that the person at the very very top is the winner, and the winner circle, the number one spot, you probably want to. I would think you'd want to see their name, even if it was over the two below them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chad.
I'm with that.
Yeah. Okay, then looks like Wells, do you want to just change that Z index on that name to have it overlap the avatars?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And Chantel, just to confirm, you do not see the black circle over the names.
That is correct.
Okay. Well, looks like we're in the. It looks like whatever you did was at the end worked.
Yep.
Yes, sir. That makes me really, really proud of blindly studying, blindly studying. Good to
job.
know that the foundations work.
Yep. Good job. Very
Thank you.
nice. Okay. What were we talking about before that? I'm in like 2 or 3 different conversations here. What else did you have there, Ismail?
Like I said, if tags is all good, I'm ready to take on new tasks.
Okay. Okay, cool. Sounds good. There's a few things to look at. I'm sure with the tagging, there's going to be stuff. So, Chantel and Todd, if you guys can help me out too, the testing, the
Yep.
tagging.
On it.
Yep.
I have something for you to look at, Ismail. I've sent a message to our investor chat yesterday. I took a screenshot of the preview, in the lobby. You can see the last message in the lobby, and it shows the message I sent. But there were reactions coming in, and the reaction wasn't previewed in my lobby. But you can see the notification there. I just sent you in Slack. For some reason, it wasn't updating in my lobby the reaction to the message.
In your lobby, like the message.
Yeah, message lobby.
Okay. I'll see what's going on there.
Yeah, take a look, see if you can recreate it.
But it does normally show.
Yeah, let me see. I should have some right now, actually. Let's see. Yeah, in fact, it's doing it correctly now. Perhaps it's a cache thing. Like maybe if I had force closed and reopened, but I thought I did that. Let me try to remember. This last night. I know that I navigated into the message, even from the notification, and back to the lobby, and it still didn't update the lobby.
So where were you initially when you
I was
got the reaction?
possibly like maybe app backgrounded with the conversation open.
Okay, and then you got the message, you clicked on the notification, you went in, but then when you went back to lobby, you didn't see it in the last message.
Yeah, the reaction wasn't in the lobby. It was just the message still, even though
Okay.
several reactions had come in. And now currently looking at it, I do see a reaction from an hour ago. So it's not like it never works. It didn't work in this case for some reason.
Okay, let me see if I can reproduce it.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'm sure there's a couple other little things. I have something for Amine as a little thing. Amine, when you go to the wheel and you tap on the search bar, the keyboard pops up. So this would be on a device I'm sure you can simulate it. But that keyboard is really difficult to deal with because it will not swipe down. Um, and even if you tap in the black area, it won't go away. So if you were to drop the drawer, you can see I sent you a screenshot. If you drop the drawer, um, you're almost stuck unless you hit the search button or the little X. It's I guess the easiest thing to do would just be can you make it to where if I swipe down it dismisses the keyboard or if I tap in the black area?
Yeah. So you're saying like the issue is when the keyboard is there, it's like hard to. Yeah, I see that. Like, I mean, you have to tap search to
Yeah.
dismiss it inside the
Right.
keyboard.
Which isn't intuitive.
Yeah. So we want like if you tap anywhere outside of
Yeah.
there.
Anywhere in that black area.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
But not if like there's search history, obviously. So like because if I type
Yeah.
something, there'll be search history.
Mm-hmm.
So that one, it has to be like where there's nothing there.
Okay.
Yeah. Or swipe down.
Or the swipe. Okay. So for the swipe down to work, it needs to be like a list behind, you know,
Um,
because like
I see.
so if the user did not type anything yet, there's like no list view there. Um, I can see if I can do it, but like it's always easier if it's a list there. Then
I see.
like yeah, we use the swiping as like a direction for the keyboard to be swiped to be dismissed.
Okay.
Um, but
Let me
yeah,
see. I'm curious now if the swipe works. Um, Let me test that one sec. No, even with the list there, the swipe doesn't work.
yeah, because we're not doing it.
Oh, okay. So
We're
we
not
could at
doing.
least do it if there was some search history, and then
Also, like we,
tap.
yeah, it should be like, yeah, it should be like something there. So the scrolling happening or the swiping happening.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, yeah, I'll see how to do it if I use it just like swiped on empty space maybe too.
Yeah, that would be great. Tapping's the easiest for
Yep,
now. Okay,
yep,
I guess start with that. As long as it's not tapping where there's a search result,
yeah, okay,
and then yeah, swiping in the empty space. Ideally, swiping anywhere down on the keyboard. Because once the drawer gets dismissed, you're kind of stuck. Like there's no way to switch between the other categories. So take a look at it. And then before that, let's get your update. I'm kind of jumping all over the place. Sorry.
yeah, let me see. Okay, yeah, one thing I remember is like it was that weird issue with the Android build that not Android build, yeah, that Wales was having yesterday. The app couldn't be built on the Android because of a library we added. It seems it was like breaking Android build. So I dived in on that and I figured out what's the issue and it's fixed. And also we there's like this warning or error that's in the Google that's telling us that we have to upgrade our target version for Android to make it up to 15 if we want to keep pushing builds. I did that too. So that warning from the Google dashboard, like Google Play dashboard, I think will go away in the
Okay,
next.
great.
And what was else? Yeah, yesterday we finished to merge the like showing the share. step after like the third favorite. That's merged to what's else? Yeah, we swiped that. I did like the invest lot you sent me, the latest one. Now it's there too. I'm not sure if I sent you I think no. Let me send you the video now. Like with the latest lot you sent me.
The
Like
latest one.
yep. Let me let me see. Yeah, it's this one. And also like I did the remember how like the view details title like topic details we said like we're gonna like animate those arrows to be something look like the one you sent me in the like that's in the lobby. That's like a shimmering style of arrows.
Oh, okay, cool. You
So
have
yeah, I
that.
did that too.
You got that implemented.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that's conclude my changes, and I need new tasks. Like I don't see any new tasks like that I can work on in my notes.
Okay. Okay. Start with that little thing, the keyboard.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. One second here. Trying to multitask. Okay. Um, might have a couple other questions. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do. The the button on the Discover feed. Sometimes it plays like it's like halfway played already, and I think there was a time where it wasn't there at all. I'll have to test with it a little more, and I'll show you what I mean. Um, but now it seems to be working this time. Let me try again. I think it might have to do with how long it takes the Discover feed to load. Because it's loading pretty quick, but sometimes the Discover feed takes a little bit longer. I feel like the Lottie animation itself had already played halfway. Is that possible? That it's kind of getting ahead of because like if you notice it's not holding a place or space for the button. The skeleton loader of the Discover feed is at the very top.
We're talking about the invest button
Yeah,
at the top.
yeah. Is it
So it's
possible?
not like it's already played when like the feed is
Yeah, I
coming
haven't
in.
been able yeah, I haven't been able to reproduce it, but it was doing that earlier. But also, there's not a placeholder for that space above the
Mm.
Discover feed. I don't know how much work that would be, but would that
Um,
help it? Or even like, why not have it start immediately?
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, there's no need for skeleton loader for it. Just a lobby.
Right,
So,
right.
so how we
Ye-
wanted to do it, like we show like we
We would
show
show
the
it
invest
would start
immediately.
immediately with the skeleton loader of the Discover feed below it.
Okay, okay.
That'd be cleaner all the way around, because then the user has to wait anyway for the skeleton loader, so they can at least view the
Mm-hmm.
action.
Yeah.
That yeah, that's kind of obvious now that I think about it. Um, is that pretty easy?
Um. Well, I'll see how, like, because like right now what I'm seeing the issue is like we're having that invest button is coupled to the feed where
Mm.
it's like it's still like considered as data coming in. We need to wait for it, which should not. So I'll decouple that so it's not issue. Easy or not? I don't think it's gonna be like something like challenging or how to do it. So
Okay.
I
And
just
it's
need to.
scrollable.
Yeah, well, yeah. I will remain the logic, make it that it needs to stay scroll.
Okay. Okay, cool. Send me a screen record when you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thanks. I'll let you know. Do you have anything else to add?
No, so
Okay, great. I'll let you know if I have some other questions. Let's continue. Wells, let's get your update, please.
Yes, sir. So part of my update is on Jerry's update. I was investigating on why on the favorite screen some of the favorites from the persons we were looking for. Sometimes they were there, sometimes they were not there, and turns out that the endpoint that we were using there was meant to be in the chat. So what was happening was we were getting some recommendations to actually share on the chat and etc. And that's why we were not seeing one to one the favorites for that user. And as I mentioned on a couple stand-ups ago, that endpoint was being called 5 times for all different kinds of profiles. So since I was talking to Jerry and we would need a new endpoint for not showing the recommendations, but only the stuff that the user had actually favorited to show on that screen. So since it was already a new endpoint, I also asked Jerry for if he could have all the profiles in one call. So now we only make one backend call and we get all the 5 different kinds of profiles that the user has favorited to show on the screen, and now it matches one to one with what the user actually favorited, and it doesn't show stuff that shouldn't be there. So it's exactly what the person did. So the screen is more consistent now. The only last thing we are looking into is that the relationship with the requesting user it is not matching yet because it kind of shows as if I have favored everything that I'm looking into Chantel's profile, for example, but it was not me who favored it, it was Chantel, so it shouldn't show it that way. Actually, I can show it more visually, actually.
Okay, great. Let's check it out.
Yeah, sure. So right now, for example, I am in Chantel's profile. So if I click on favorites here and I go on the entertainment, we'll see that everything that we see here is actually Shentos. So now it is right. So if I go here and I click on the see all, for example, you can see that it is the exact same stuff because this is what Shentos favorited.
Good.
And as you can see, these books here, I did not favorite them. So it should appear right like this. But right now it is showing as if I favorited it because I believe the endpoint is looking from the perspective of Shanto. So Shanto favorited all of them, and it's kind of looking like this. But yeah, it will look like these hearts will not be here in a minute once we get it done. So you see here, I did not favorite that, but it shows here. But now we have the right data because before we wouldn't have. It would uh, change slightly because of the recommendations. So now we can see here that everything matches and we have cool stuff. So if I click here, for example, to see all my games, you'll see that it is the exact same stuff.
That's great. Nice job.
So,
Looking really good. And what did we mention just earlier? Just like at the beginning of this call, there was something you were going to look at. What was that?
oh yeah, the what Todd was mentioning that he sent in the development channel
The what? Todd mentioned?
that we talked earlier today about me doing the about the winner circle. Is that it?
Yeah, there was a minor change there.
Yes, sir. So if you see in the development channel, Todd just sent a screenshot on a smaller device. and you can see there that the background ring is all good, but since the device is slightly smaller, the name of the winner there stayed behind the other rings. So you can see that Chantel's name is behind everyone else. So what I will do is make sure that the winner's name pops up in front of everything. So even if the string is smaller, it will be readable and it will be just slightly in front of the other users, the second and the fifth. If you see there in the development channel.
Yeah. In the development channel, what am I looking for?
Yeah, let me share my screen. I think it's a little easier. Let me just grab it here. Okay, 1 second. Not this. This. Okay. So this is what I mentioned earlier today. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So as you can see, this is on Android, and the background ring is cool now. But since the screen is smaller here, you can see that Chantel's name is behind the other rings here,
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay.
second and the fifth. Yep. So I think I will do is I will make sure that the winner's name is up above everything. So even if screens are smaller, we will have it popping up here a little bit in front of the other stuff.
So is that
Right.
going to change the orientation of all the circles?
No, not really. Just the text here,
Okay.
just the smaller
It'll
part.
bring it on top of
Yeah.
the circles.
Yeah.
Oh,
on
it'll
top.
sit on top. I see.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct.
And in and in bigger screens, it will look as usual.
Should look
So
normal.
yeah, so in larger screens, it will just look like it is normally here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, sir. So this is something I will be working on next.
Sounds like a good solution. Okay.
Yes, sir. And before what I just mentioned, that was happening in the favorites. I do have a screen recording here. So can you see my screen recording here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So before, for example, if you look in the stuff up here, it's a little bit confusing. But if you look in the games, it's easier to see. So you see that there's only one game here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I did not actually favorite that. So once I click on the see all, you see other stuff because these are my actual favorites. Because this is getting from other endpoint.
Wait.
Yeah.
Confused. Oh, it's the wrong endpoint.
Yeah. No, not that is the wrong. It's a different one.
Okay. Well,
So
wait.
this
What?
one,
The,
yeah. So
what is the list you're looking at prior to this?
the games, this one right here.
Yeah, this is your favorites.
No,
but
it
you're
isn't.
saying-
And that's the issue that
Oh.
we had before.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes on this endpoint it would show my favorite. Sometimes it would show some recommendations, etc. Because turns out this one's meant to be in the chat for you to communicate and have suggestions there.
Mm-hmm.
So once I click on the see all and I see my actual favorites, you can see that they're different.
Okay. So has this been resolved?
Yes, sir. This is what Jerry helped me with.
Okay.
And Jerry provided a new endpoint for showing exactly the user's favorites. So if I see mine now and then go here to favorites,
Why?
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead and keep going.
Okay. So
I did notice one little thing. Go ahead and tap on the see all.
here,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's bringing up a header for the Discover feed. See the little binoculars?
oh
It
yeah,
It should keep the other header. Can you fix that?
yeah. So it should look like like this. Why did those favorites?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And same for target user.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do.
Cool. Thank
But
you.
yeah, so you see that right now what we see on this screen is exactly what we see on the other one. So if I go here and here, it
Gosh.
is exactly 1 to 1.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And the only last thing missing here is that right now we are looking at my favorites, right? So I indeed favorited all of these items.
Mhm.
But in case I see items I did not favorite on this new endpoint yet, there is one last thing to be done. So you see here that it kind of looks like I favorited all of them,
Yeah.
but I did not. So this is the only last thing we are
Still working on
here.
that.
Yes, sir. We're gonna be working with Jerry on that, and but now you'll see that it is 1 to 1. So we see shunt those books here, and if I go on the CO, there are the same books and more. So that's the idea, right?
Yeah. Go back. Stay here for 1 sec. Okay. I wonder if maybe it would be good to say, like, if you tap on see all, it would say Chantel's favorite books.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, here. Maybe you could just say Chantel's favorite books. And then in your case, it would say your favorite books.
Oh, okay.
It's minor, but
Uh-huh. So
we
instead
could,
of Wellington's favorites, it would show your favorites, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I have to take a look into.
Do we say your favorite or my favorite? I can't remember our convention on that. And are we consistent? I think we
Mhm.
say my circles. I think we should stick with that convention. This will be like my favorites.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so my favorites, but then on the other one it would say Chantel's favorite movies, Chantel's favorite shows.
Okay, yep. So
Okay.
I will do that right after I work on the winner circle update.
Okay, great.
But yeah, now this is looking really sharp, and now as we mentioned, it is optimized. So I'm doing only one call here instead of 5 to get all
Oh,
the zip.
good. That's good. Okay.
Sure. So I
Um,
believe those are my updates.
okay, very good.
Yep. I believe also I will be needing new tasks really soon. But I do have the level navigations to be looking into and the other stuff. So
Yeah, do that one next.
okay.
That one's good.
Yep. And I believe all the other stuff here is sorry. It is all good. So up to level 5, we have everything besides the badges here. So have to work on the badges. But if you click on favorites and all the other stuff up to level 5, it is cool. And then once I get into badges, cares, and trusted photos, we will have basically up to level 8.
Great.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, great. Yeah, I was just looking at the levels. Looks like it's all navigating. That's good.
Yes, sir. All good stuff.
Okay. Okay, very good. Yeah, so just continue working on navigation from the level screen.
Yes, sir. Will
Figure
do.
out other stuff. Okay, great. Thank you, Wells.
Thank you, sir.
Mhm. So Jerry, did you figure out how we using that metadata to get our
No,
information?
it's on my list.
Oh.
I will observe it. I'm just working on getting that link updated since we have to update the GR5 link.
All right. Okay. Okay. So currently not available yet to share the new image link.
Not at this very second, but I'm trying to work on it.
Okay. Anything Amit can assist with there?
No, it's just me me getting through the line over the line.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Ismail, any luck on finding out why the reaction wasn't showing?
Yeah, it looks like the back end is not returning it, and Ahmed is looking into it currently.
Okay, good. When did Amit drop? Is he messaging you on Slack?
Not about him dropping, no, but he messaged me on Slack.
Okay. Well, I guess yeah, that's fine. Stay working with him on it. Yes, what's up, Wells?
Yeah. Also, you guys mind if I drop as well? Everything I have to do with Jerry, we can work on Slack, no problem. I have been under the weather since Saturday, so I'm having a bit of a headache.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Wells.
Thank you. Slack me if you need it, guys.
Okay, talk to you later. Okay, so we have some new designs, Ismail, for home screen. Just a new button. Let me think, though. There's a couple new tasks coming up here. Who will work on what? Let's see. Chantel, you want to share your screen? Let's look at the designs for the new share profile button. Actually, I think this would be a good test for Camille. He's really good with the styling components. We're just going to add a button here, Ismail. Take a look at this one here. This is it's a shortcut really to share circles. TikTok has a similar kind of button, so I figure they probably did a lot of research to put it right there. So this will bring up another screen. So maybe if you said you had some availability, right, for another task while we do some
Yeah.
QA on the
Yeah.
tab. Okay, cool. So this button here, you just need it to fit, without rearranging all the components below it too severely. And
This is on a other person's profile, right, or my profile,
this is on your own profile only.
and only on my own profile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Chantel, let's look at where it takes you. So it would open a screen like this, which has a couple options on it. Without me describing the screen, does it look pretty self-explanatory?
Yeah, it looks like we have a QR code that should be a link to our profile. And it looks like you can copy.
Mm-hmm.
Should be connected now. Yeah, so it looks like you also.
You're cutting out. Is Ismail cutting out for everyone, or is it just
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, he's cutting out.
Okay. We might be losing your connection, Ismail. Well, while we're waiting for Ismail's connection, Chantel, Todd had an interesting question, and you guys use social media way more than me. Um, I'm pretty sure I think Instagram, when you look at a photo, you don't see the tags unless you tap the photo. Is that the default?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Todd's suggestion maybe we see the tags. I don't know. What do you think?
I'd
Yeah,
rather
sorry.
tap.
Um, sorry,
Yeah.
what was that? Well, can you guys hear me? A second ago?
Yeah,
Or was it-
it's you
Yeah.
sound like you're in a fishbowl, but I can hear you.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I connected my AirPods, but I was saying, sorry, the last thing I left off was, um, John was asking me, is it pretty self-explanatory? And I was saying, yeah, as far as this is my profile, this QR code to my profile, and I can share the link on Insta, Snapchat, or so on. The only things I don't get is to invite them to chat. If this is my profile, who am I inviting?
Anybody you would share, like you know how you can invite anybody into a public chat from the chat itself.
So I
Okay.
guess he brings up a good point is if I were to click on rad, would that then take me to the members section to add someone to it?
Um, that's a good question. Let's take a look at that flow. But one piece of information that may assist with these would be chats you're already in, Ismail. So presumably you would recognize these as chats that you're a member of. So that might help a little bit, like in terms of determining why am I looking at these chats. These are chats you're currently a member in.
Okay. Okay. And then we say invite them. We haven't selected anyone yet, so we click on them and then we.
Yeah, let's see. If you click on it, should it bring you to basically the menu or the members?
I guess the word invite them just maybe threw me a little bit off because I was like, who's them? But then maybe if we say like, yeah, share these or something. But yeah, I get the flow now. It's just because who's them? I haven't selected anyone yet. That's all.
Yeah. Um, it would be the next screen. So like,
Correct.
well, maybe unless we just because right now in the menu in the group chat itself, it's really just a copy button, or there's a full-on edit members screen, which I don't think we should deal with. Um, hmm. Hmm. So there's a couple ways we could do it. Chantel, what do you think about if we just copied it, just like I would from the menu? So it would say shareable link to Netflix and chill group chat copied to your clipboard. Or it could bring up your message, like your SMS drawer with the link embedded in the compose window with a little text typed out like, hey, join me in this group chat or something like that. Or a whole new screen, which is similar to the one that we do from the chat itself, where it's like you tap on members and maybe it's like a list, like it has suggestions, like almost like tagging people, but like has like people you could just check. All three are, I can make an argument for all three of those options. What do you think?
I think I'm talking on mute is what I think. Um, I think that right now for public groups, people don't have access to the members thing because you don't want people to be able to kick out anyone, right?
Yeah, they see
So
it, but you can't really remove people.
yeah. So I don't know that how that would look. Like, would we want to see who's already in there or only show people who's not in there?
Yeah, I kind of envisioned it as almost when you're tagging someone in check-in, it has like your circle trust on top and like suggestions.
Yeah, the
below it.
suggested. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe that list. That'd be a way to do it. Or
And then can you said that I would click on one of those and it would say copy to clipboard and then I could choose another app to paste it into.
that would be another way. Yeah. Which is how it works. Like if you go to let's say go to a group chat right now and then go to there, tap on the icon to get into the menu,
Mhm.
and then you tap on members. You can see there's a link you can copy. So if you hit the copy button on that,
Okay. Yeah.
and then it's just like copy the link. So it could be as simple as that, but it'll be the actual link to, and it would be clear. It would say shareable link to
Yeah.
Netflix
Okay. Yeah.
show.
If it has that verbiage, I like that best.
Better than opening your SMS window with the link, including the image, because these will all have fancy little images of like join the girl squad, the one we worked on yesterday. That could be
Yeah.
embedded in the SMS.
Yeah. But I'm the outlier on this. I'm the one who doesn't have people's phone numbers. And
That's
actually, a lot of my friends also don't have each other's phone numbers.
that's true. That's true. So it wouldn't even help you to open SMS.
Yeah.
Mhm. And that will be the case for other people.
Yeah. And say I want to invite like a bunch of people at one time
Mm-hmm.
rather than just doing it one by one individually.
That's true. Okay, so that probably is the simplest solution. So the toast would just be a little more descriptive. The toast would say, shareable link to the Netflix and chill group chat has been copied to your clipboard.
Yeah.
And that would be, you'd understand all like what to do from there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Ismail, did that make sense?
I wasn't following 100% to be honest.
That's okay. So we would just copy the link to the clipboard for whatever group was tapped on down there.
Oh, I'll get like a toast.
Yep.
Okay. And these will only be public groups?
These would be, yeah, public groups. Actually, that's a good question. I was thinking public groups you're a member in, but would we potentially show? What do you think, Chantel, about showing other group chats that you are in with friends?
I don't. Mm. Well,
But
doesn't
if you
it start
do,
a different group chat if we add in someone?
If you
what,
added someone,
do we have links for private groups, or just for me to not be confused?
that's a good question. Let me check.
Because I don't think we do have links for private groups.
Do
Thought
we?
we did. Yeah, we definitely do because I've sent it to a couple of my friends.
Yeah.
So you send a link through a private group, okay, and then what happens once the link is opened?
Yeah, that's true.
It would be our campaign landing page where they enter their phone number. Unless they already have circles, then they get thrown in the group.
So that link you can basically send that link to anyone and they can join the chat, a
Yeah.
private chat.
Yeah, which is what we want. Like that would be kind of the group me model. Let's say I was trying to get my fraternity into a chat. I would just send them a link.
Well, that makes sense if it's a public group. If it's a private group, then anybody can add anyone, basically. That's how it
Basically,
works.
Well, no, it's still a private group.
You need
Yes.
the link.
Yeah, they
So-
would need. Yeah, exactly. Jerry's right. They would need the link. Therefore, it stays private.
Okay. But anybody
It's
can
not
join.
searchable.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I see. Okay.
That's a good point, though. Like, Jerry, if I name it something, does that name now become searchable?
No.
Okay.
Searchable in the kind of what you had me do for the list for discoverable groups.
Yes.
No, because it's not public.
Perfect. Okay, just making sure. Okay. So would we want our any group chat we're in to be in this list?
I don't know. I feel conflicted on the matter.
Yeah, because you would be adding someone. So now it's a new group chat. It's not, it would kind of be a duplicate in a way. You'd have the old one with 5 members, let's say, and then you'd have a new one with 6 members.
Well, I don't understand how that's possible because
same.
I have a group chat
Oh yeah,
that
you
I've
know, no,
sent.
I'm mistaken. Yeah, it doesn't make a new. It just adds. It's the
Oh,
same group chat. It just adds a new
yeah.
member.
Yeah, because I've sent a link out to a private group chat that I have, and it doesn't change it.
Yeah. So it would simply add another member to
Yeah.
your existing. Is that a good thing to have here?
That's how I would
Um,
expect it to work.
I guess the thing is it's just copying it to a clipboard. It's not sending the invite somewhere, you
Yeah.
know, that you're not expecting.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, that's fine. It might be a little unexpected, catch me off guard a little bit,
Mhm.
depending on what it is. But I guess the other thing is how does it get chosen which ones, or is that a full list?
Good question. And also, if you're in a group chat with 3 people and all 3 of them don't have a profile picture, you would just see 3 avatars with
Yeah.
no names. So that's not really helpful. You wouldn't know. You have a link copied, but you don't know what
Which
it
one
links
is it?
to.
Yeah.
Perhaps we only include chats here that have an image, or chats that the members have profile images. I don't know. It's getting complicated now.
Yeah, I like what my gut tells me, could be totally wrong, but is the ones I interact with the most.
Yeah, but still, what if there's 2 groups you interact with a
Yeah.
lot and people don't have
I know.
avatars?
I know. It's conflicting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
The ones you interact with the most and have a picture.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could see it being useful if everyone always had pictures, but they don't.
Mhm.
Mhm. Mhm. Well,
And then if you removed yourself from chats and you're not in any chats, that part would just be gone, right? Not visible.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Also, Ismail, is it possible? This might be a question for Amin too, because I think he's done this before. Like to make the modal and everything on the screen size dynamically, so like that red X doesn't end up over the top of some of these components.
Um, yes, but you know, if you have a super super small phone and you squeeze everything to the max and it still doesn't fit,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
there. So, but overall, we can make them dynamic where, I mean, the way I like to do is have a minimum size in mind,
Gotcha.
make sure it fits there,
Mhm.
and then if it fits there, it's gonna fit everywhere else.
Okay. Okay. We
With
would
that
have-
height.
yeah, we'd have to have something like that. Okay. Okay. Well,
But like some stuff, for example, you can't really play with. Like for example, where you see where it says copy link, Insta Snap, that kind of has to stay the same on all screens
gotcha.
because it would look ugly if it's squeezed all the way to the max. Things you can play with maybe is I don't know, maybe that where you see the avatar at the very top, maybe that could be closer to the top of the screen if like that it would eat up of that margin if this font size is small.
Mhm.
Everything else kind of has to stay where it is, or else it just wouldn't look right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, at least it's doable. Okay. So I think we answered our questions here about how it would navigate and copy links and whatnot. Anything else you can think of here, Chantal, that we're missing?
I just have a question about so click on any of the chats that wouldn't take us anywhere. That would just copy the link, right? And
Yep.
you'll see a toast.
Yep.
And if you basically click on messages, that would open the SMS modal. Now, if you click on Snapchat, it would open Snapchat and would send it there.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have that integrated anywhere in the app, or is this the first time we're gonna
Yeah.
have this integrated?
We have it on editing Circle of Trust and the
Mm.
People Finder screen.
Okay, and
Yeah.
we just send the link there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing for
I
Insta.
think it,
So
yeah, I think it opens a story. What does it do right now, Chantal? Like, let's say you go to edit your Circle of Trust and you tap on Snapchat.
edit your
Mm.
circle, please.
Does it open a Snapchat story?
It
Or
doesn't do anything for me.
then
Instagram
It takes me to
opens.
my contact list and Snapchat, like to
Okay.
send a message.
Okay. So
And
I-
wait, it does for you?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Instagram does that for me where I can send a message and it sends the person a link. Snapchat does not work for me. SMS works as well. And
Oh, whoa. Okay. So I'm glad I sent that just to Danny.
what happened?
I chose him. I will show you. It's a god awful link.
Okay. Well, we're at a good stage now where we can start polishing up some of these things. People are using this more and more and more every day. So
but wait, is Snapchat working for Chantal? I'm just kind of
sounds like
curious.
it's working, but she's not thrilled with the experience.
Yeah, I mean it works. It's just that that link is a nasty looking link.
Mine doesn't work at all. Like I click it, nothing happens. Interesting.
So the link doesn't have an image associated with it.
No, it doesn't even open Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
Like I click Snapchat, I just stay in the app, nothing happens. Or Instagram navigates me to Instagram.
Is that because you're on an emulator?
No, this is on my physical phone.
Are you not on build 50?
I am on build 50.
Maybe Chantal's not on build 50.
I am on build 50. I just
Well, what you're working on the sharing.
downloaded it.
From editing SOT. I mean, so if you go to edit your Circle of Trust and then Snapchat button.
Also, the orders are
I don't
flipped.
think any tab button.
Yeah, and editing. When you go to edit your Circle of Trust, you know you have like these choices here: Instagram, Snapchat, message.
Oh. Okay, I just checked out the Insta version. And this is what that looks like.
I mean, you're saying you don't see those choices? I mean, are you there?
Oh, that was me. Can you repeat that?
You don't see the ability to share on Snapchat
Yeah, because like to share the Snapchat, we would need like an app on their side from the dashboard, so we can be able to share to Snapchat.
Chantel was able to.
The latest build.
Yeah, I'm on 50.
I don't see any code related. Like which screen?
Edit SOT.
Okay, there's OT. Let me see.
Oh, I see this link you're talking about. If you take a look at development channel, she sent some screenshots there.
Oh yeah, that's different. Like so, there's two ways. This is just like sharing as a message. I thought like we talking sharing as a story, but as like just like a message would work. Yeah.
Why is it not working for me though? Like when I click on it, nothing happens.
From either it's SOT,
Hmm?
from either it's SOT screen.
Correct.
It should be like there's like we are calling the share to Snapchat function. So we'll have to dig more into this
Is it
because I'm
working
not
for
sure.
you? Do you have an iOS?
I have an iOS, but I don't have Snapchat installed.
Oh, you don't have Snapchat. Okay. Does anybody have iOS and Snapchat?
Let's
I do.
see.
What you need?
Jerry, go to edit your circle chest.
Okay, I'm gonna build 50, right?
Yep. And then tap the Snapchat button.
Okay,
Does it open?
nothing. I don't even get feedback.
Huh.
Like,
Looks like it's
I don't
working
think-
on Android.
yeah, like I don't even get feedback, so it almost looks like it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm trying Instagram. Instagram, okay, it pulls up my message drawer.
Yeah, I think it works on Android, but not on iOS. The Snapchat feature.
Mhm.
You had that working recently, right? I mean,
Right, but like I didn't really test Snapchat.
okay.
Because so we're using on library. So when we're gonna when like so we have two types of sharing. Like this one in here, like we share just text
Yeah.
and or like a message. This one we use one library that handles all of them. And like I remember like this Instagram messages and all of that. It handles all of that, like that library. And I figured it's gonna be able for Snapchat. And also like there was some. I'm not sure if you remember last time there was like an issue with the URL that's like not like a valid URL and all of that. And I fixed that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did upgrade the library at that moment, or I'm not. No, I don't think so. But yeah, it should be something missing for Snapchat.
Can I also
Um,
add something? So for this, since it looks like it's gonna be the exact same component with a different link, I was just thinking about making it maybe a reusable component.
I think it is reusable because we use it in onboarding.
yeah, this one it's reusable. Like
Mm.
also like the function that goes inside, it's a one function that I'm calling. It's called share to
Hmm.
external, and it's the same function that's being used in
And we can control what URL and message to put there if we want
we
to.
no we cannot right now. We just like no we cannot. It's let me see what's here where we're getting the link.
I was
No, we
thinking
cannot
maybe.
because like the link, it's an invite link of the user,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
it's gonna be the same. So we don't like. There's no need to pass as an argument. It's if it's just there, I do the calculation inside the function itself.
Mm, So this is inviting a user where this one's kind of sharing a profile, so it's a little different.
Well, that's what I was like.
It's sharing the link.
Yeah, it's sharing the link of a
Same,
profile.
same
Like
thing.
your
Sharing the
your
link inviting is same thing. So, but there is a difference where if you share the badge when you press the Snapchat button, that's opening a Snapchat story or an Instagram story.
Oh,
It's not.
correct.
That's a little
But,
different.
but is
And I know
that part
you,
of the same component?
No,
no,
it's
right, right. I mean,
not. Yeah. No, it's not.
okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about the people finder screen? I mean, is that the same reusable component as we would see?
Yep. Yep. It's the same one that we have in the SSOT.
Okay, yeah. So it's reused three places, and yeah, not
Mhm.
working on iOS all three. So we should make this a priority because people are using this stuff more and more, and
Mhm.
we have a good break in our feature development to focus on these. Do you want to tackle this? I mean,
Yeah, sure.
okay,
I was just one last comment. If we are going to make a reusable, the order is a little different. For example, we have Instagram, Snapchat message, then others, which is copy link, and the naming is different. So, um, do we want to make, if we want to make this reusable, we kind of have to make them all in sync in terms of names and order.
true.
And the functionality is different because where it says copy link, the other one says others, which opens external. Um, that like sharing outside where you can pick whatever you want,
Yes.
which I kind of like better than copy link because it's just
Yeah. Here's the thing.
more.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to second guess what TikTok is doing. And TikTok
Oh,
has two buttons: copy link, share link. And so we're already going past it. But when you hit share link, it brings up all these. It brings up Instagram, Snapchat, messages, all that stuff.
we don't have share link. Where's share link?
I know, I know. I'm
Oh,
saying,
okay.
but they have the copy link. Okay, so let me ask you this: if we make it a reusable component on this screen, can we make it where copy link replaces the blue other one? You know, where it says other apps or whatever we have it say
Um,
others.
yeah, it would just be a little like, um,
Well, right now it is a reusable component. Like Ismail, you're not seeing it as a
It
reusable
is.
component.
No, I know, but what he's saying is this design, if you look at Chantel's screen right now,
Yeah, I know. Like the order and the labeling, it's different than what we have.
yeah, the copy link would be the variable that will. The reason it doesn't need to say others uh,
Mm-hmm.
here is because I want copy link to be front and center, just like it is on TikTok. But if you look at the
Same.
people finder screen, on the people finder screen, we have basically a copy link button right at the top where it says share your circles link. So like that's the copy link. So we already kind of have a copy link button on that screen. Now here's another way we could go about this. We could make it truly a reusable component, identical, and the people finder screen, we simply remove the third button. If you guys look at the people finder screen, we could remove the third button and then replace the button that says others with the copy link button. But then we no longer get that native drawer. Hmm. Or we replace the third button with other apps. Maybe that's the right way to go. Am I confusing everybody? Do you guys follow me? I'm trying to make it.
I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it so we can have a reusable component. So we can use the one that you see on Chantel's screen.
It doesn't have to be reusable if you want it to be differently. It was just an idea that to make it simpler to implement,
I
but it's
do
not a
like
must.
I like the idea of it being simpler and uniform.
Yeah, shares your circles link and others basically does the exact same thing.
Not quite.
I guess one does it to your clipboard, and the other one you have to press the button, and it gives you all the other options.
Right.
Okay.
So
Then I feel
could,
like we don't even need share your circles link in
the
that
reason
way.
I like it though is because it's simple and people have short attention spans and like don't think that hard. Yeah. And it's also, I'm using designs from other apps that probably did a lot of testing with this stuff. I can't remember which one it was. I think between Zenly and Locket, they both had something very similar to this. Um, hmm. So the way we could do it though, Chantel, is would be instead of share your circles link, it would say other apps up there, and that would bring up the drawer. And then
Here? Wait. On
no,
on the people finder screen?
yeah, on the people finder screen.
Okay.
So yeah, we would basically have our reusable component with the copy link. How would that work in onboarding? Is that live right now for you? That's your live look?
This is a design that I
Oh,
grabbed.
okay.
Yeah.
So that one would have the others next to it on the far right.
So
Because that's not that section where it says friends from other apps. That's not how we are currently in the app.
oh, okay. And this is inconsistent. I don't know which one we should choose, but
Yeah, that's what I'm talking through. Hmm, I can make argument from a few different ways. Thinking. Okay, I think I know how I want to do this. So where it says share your circles link, third option. Chantel.
yeah, sure. This one here. Got it. Yeah.
I think that should say other apps, which is what I'm pretty sure Zenly does that. Okay, so that would bring up the drawer. Then, can you swap out the selections under friends from other apps?
Yeah. What do you
Actually,
want me to change?
wait, hold on. We already have other apps.
Other apps and then other apps.
It's kind of redundant, isn't it? Because it's like other apps and then friends from other apps.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I liked the verbiage better because that was super clear.
Which one?
What we just had, the share your circles link.
Okay, yeah, I do like that.
I don't
too.
have to think about what that means.
Yeah, okay, go back. Okay. I do like that too. So then, okay, so then, all right. So, Ismail, I guess we will have, it'll be a reusable component except on the screen on the right with the blue background. So one thing we can do here, Chantel, to make it basically a reusable component, the blue background screen, take where it says copy link, and make that the fourth choice, not the first choice. So slide those next three over, and copy link will be the fourth choice. And now it's almost exactly the same, but there'll be a slightly different component. So, Ismail, would you be able to have it a little different on this screen and still use the same reusable component?
Yeah, so the main difference here is gonna be the name, where it's gonna say copy link instead of others.
Yeah, and it won't bring up the native drawer.
Should we
So
move these in the same order too? So it's this one, this one, this one here, and then this is the one that changes.
Yeah, and then you could just open the app and to that screen, you'll see exactly how it looks. We'll maintain that where it says others.
right, and I think I'm gonna need to make some tweaks right to the function to make so that I can accept different parameter mm, so this link mm, so the one where we invite people, that's coming from the back end, the link,
Okay.
right? Now this one, um the message itself is it also going to come from the back end?
I don't think the link came from the backend for when, like, for example, the edit SOT.
Is that hard coded? Let me take a look at
It's
that
not a hard
component.
coded link. It's a yeah, like we have like a template where we just change the user key, the current user key, and you can have it there the same instead, and the user key is passed as a param. So in the edit SOT, we pass in the current user key, but in here you're gonna pass whoever this profile user key. So you would not change. I don't think
Yeah,
you.
but we're not sending an invite here. This is not an invite link. It's sharing a profile link.
What's the sharing profile link look like?
Well, I don't know. It's still new. We
No, we use it. It's the
Yeah,
same as
the
if I
one that says, yeah, it's like the one that says get app.circles.com/campaign.
yeah. So if I hit the
Yeah,
green button currently, it generates a link. It says
okay.
John Worthington invited you to Circles. Get app.circles.com.
Mm, if you press the green button, where
People finder screen.
people find it, not edit SLT. Okay.
Same
they
thing.
should be the same. Yeah, they should be the
It's,
same.
well, if I press the green button and edit SOT, it would have the message that starts with, "Hey, I'm using a new app called Circles, and I love it."
The link is the
So
same.
I like the same core, but that's the invite link. So are we going to send the same invite link here?
Yes.
Oh,
But the user key will be different based on, right? That's what I'm.
Why would it be different?
So this new screen is so I'm looking to my profile.
Always
Or
only your profile. So it's the same always. It'd be the same.
oh,
Yeah.
so yeah, so it's the same link. You
okay. I didn't know that. I thought
not.
it was. Now I'm a little confused because I thought this was not an invite link. It was more sharing. Like, what if you want to share your profile with someone?
Yeah, I went through the same questions you're going through right now, and
Mhm.
I again, I wasn't trying to second guess TikTok because obviously they're one of the biggest companies ever,
Mhm.
and that's exactly what there says right under your profile picture on your home profile, and I was like, well, I
It
guess
says
that's being used by
invite.
millions of people,
Mhm.
so it kind of works, like
Mhm.
you're thinking I'm sharing my profile, which you are, you're sharing, which really technically you're sharing Circles app, but it still like conveys the same,
I see.
you
Because
know.
it eventually lands you on your profile since you're the inviter, right?
Yeah, if you already have Circles, you'll just come to the app, to the profile.
So your profile.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so, and the message would stay the same. So everything would stay the
Yeah,
same. What I'm
exactly.
saying is, I'm not going to change any functionality here.
Right. All reusable.
Oh, that makes it a
Yeah,
lot simpler.
exactly. The only question here is, do we make this last button the copy link button? That is slightly different. Chantel, if you get rid of the group me one on the left to match what's in our app, the other in the app it says others.
Correct.
Okay.
And that would be the technically only difference, unless we wanted to
Oh,
have it
okay.
say others on the right example, but I don't want that because first of all, TikTok has a copy link button and I never see people tap others in session replays. Like I'd want to get some data for amplitude on that. But I just have this feeling that like nobody ever uses that button.
When the copy link, would it do the same thing as others, or would it just show a toast that you've copied the link?
Just a toast.
And you might make that change globally throughout the app.
I was thinking only here because
Only here.
yeah, because if you look at the people finder screen, we basically have a copy link button. It's the third button from the top.
You can do that. I mean, I can pass a prop saying others or popular. Like, yeah, we can make that one adjustment. You know, you can
What
still be reusable.
what if we just use this thing right here and put it here though?
You
No,
can.
that
It's just,
part the same.
yeah,
Okay.
it's still not pulling up the
I was
drawing.
trying to get the meaning across of what it is so that it's consistent of the expectation.
I think John
Yeah.
wants it to be closer to TikTok though. That's what he was saying. Like
Yeah.
he wants it to. Apparently, it works if they have a formula right. So we're kind of just using the same verbiage there, right?
Yeah. The difference they have is that they actually only have two buttons right there. Copy link, share link.
Oh, they're not supporting other platforms.
No, they are. When you hit share link, it brings up all the apps on your phone.
Yeah, that's different. It brings up the native modal.
Yep.
Yeah, but they're not.
It's actually not even a native modal, it's their own modal.
Oh. Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, I'll share it in
And
development.
they have access to the apps on your phone?
Yeah, we do too.
Oh.
So yeah, I just sent it to development. Here's what it looks like if you hit the share link button. And I do like their simplicity, like how they have only two choices. I was trying to make this quicker because we have the reusable component. But you see how they do it.
Let me see. Coffee or share, and then yeah, they just have. This is TikTok.
This is TikTok. Chantel, take a look what I sent in development to you. I do like how they put TikTok under their QR code. Kind of like how in case someone screenshots the QR code. I think we should put circles in small, very small, under ours.
Okay.
Just for fun. Okay. But yeah, so you kind of see what I'm trying to keep our component reusable, simplify the build out here, but still keep it like also simple for the user.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, I'd probably do it exactly how TikTok does, which is just two buttons: copy link, share link, and then the share link brings up all your apps, which probably would be good. I mean, obviously, that's the best way. I'm sure TikTok's done all the research on this.
Maybe we can do that, or.
I mean, I know we can, because this is a way faster way because we have this reusable component. So
I'm thinking. Well, the copy link, that one is just copying the link, so that one's easy to program.
yeah, that's slam dunk.
And the share link is also, we already have that logic, so that's also easy to program.
Yeah.
So how does this come up? the modal when you click share link. Is that
Yeah, the share link brings up that little modal.
um
You can bring that
let's
QR
see.
code up a little bit.
Well, that model is kind of like ours, but it's oh, they also have a lot more options, which we have to manually integrate each one into our app, right?
Yeah, I guess they detect what apps you have.
No, what I'm saying is we can't have all those options because we only support Instagram and Snapchat.
That's a good point. Well, I don't know how hard it would be to make a link shareable to WhatsApp or Facebook. I
But what
assume
I'm saying is we have to like kind
you'd
of
have
do
to.
the connections is what I'm saying. Like do
Yeah,
the implementation for each app
true,
that we want to support.
true.
And that's where the native model saves us that trouble. But then again, um,
True.
because we can just like go wherever instead of wherever it's nice.
Yeah, which we could do the native modal when when we hit share link.
Well, that's what I was saying. Maybe we can just not do the whole like we can just go with the simplicity of copy link and share modal. That's it.
Yeah,
Then we technically have the same functionality as TikTok, except without like it won't be those apps you just have to kind of go through the native modal, which is also not bad. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. It's pretty much the same almost because you see all the apps that you can share right on the second row. And the first row, you see the people who you interact with the most, whether in
hmm
other apps. So I'm not sure why TikTok went with this approach. Uh,
a lot of apps do that. The big fancy apps, they create their own modals.
Correct, but what I'm saying is why? Like, I'm curious. Obviously, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just asking or kind of thinking to myself, why? What benefit does that bring them? Because it pretty much
Well,
is the
also
same
they are
thing as the native one. Yeah.
they're kind of steering you to the apps they want you to share it with.
Mm,
I think they're favoring certain ones, maybe.
uh,
Like
maybe.
Instagram's first.
Correct. But
Maybe
these
that's
could be competitive or something, or just
um
not. You know what I mean? Like, what was that part of their objective? Which in our case, that won't be the case. So we're kind of unique in that sense. But yeah. All I'm saying is if we want to have the
like mine
Instagram,
brings up weird ones. Like I have the Lyft app in here. Like obviously I wouldn't be sharing in a Lyft app. I have like Zoom.
I think it goes on what you use a
Right.
lot,
So
or what you've recently been using.
yeah, so in that case, TikTok's approach is better.
Correct. Uh, but then again, what would you share it on
I would do
if you as John,
all the
like,
socials. For me, it'd
correct?
be. I mean, I
No,
don't
what
use.
I'm saying is, I guess what I'm saying is, don't like think about it as well. Because we want to see if Apple's approach is correct, right? Because this is Apple's approach. You as John, if
Yeah.
let's say you want to share circles to somebody, do you see the option that you would share that right now, knowing that you don't use maybe Snapchat, maybe you use Facebook, Instagram, I don't know, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Sure, I see what
it's
you're
going to be
saying.
personalized to each person based on what they use, because nobody's going to share on a like if I don't use Telegram, I probably won't see it, but it won't hurt me because if I haven't used it in the past month or so.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Um, in which case, yeah, I don't have social media apps, so if it is my messages app is first, and then email is
Mhm.
second, which is probably like the whole, and then Slack is third, which would be pretty accurate.